Hello everyone, welcome back to B.A.E. So today we have another one brand whole kind of makeup tutorial for you guys. So today we are going to talk about Lotus Eco Stay or Lotus Pure Stay, whatever you want to call it. So this is the entire makeup range from Lotus, the Eco Stay or whatever that one is. So this the Lotus makeup brand as a brand itself was my own first makeup brand that I have ever tried in my entire life. So I used to use only normal creams and everything. I was not into makeup. I only used to use powders or compact powders, and used to use the Lakme, the marble compact or shell compact that we used to get, and that was it. So very first foundation I bought from the in the whole makeup was from these people. So it when I did get the foundation, I was super impressed. So recently when I was when I just started YouTube, I was like, okay, I have to talk about this brand because they do have some really exceptional base makeup that they need to work on, and they do have some really exceptional color makeup that they can enhance and make it available more, because they always are out of stock. I don't get why, because they do have really beautiful products in some categories and some are really duds, and if they work, they can be a really good competent brand, that a mid-range brand that everyone can use and get benefit out of, especially because they are vegan, they are skin friendly and everything. So without any further ado, if you want to know how this makeup look came by, and the exceptional way the eye is looking at the moment, just keep on watching. Before we start though, the noise that you are hearing is AC, and I just cannot do without it because it's hot here in my place. And yeah, the entire set, everything I got it from AliExpress. This kind of set also right now is available on few Instagram stores. If you already know, you get it. Otherwise I can leave a link for you people. Let me know in the comment section below. I'll include it in the links. Every product will have a link down in the link description box. So yeah, we'll see how it how this works, and let's dive. So the very first product that we'll be using in the range will be this one. This is the Lotus Makeup Eco Stay Insta-Smooth Perfectly Primer. This is not the first time that I'm using this one, because I have already tested it out, how it feels and everything. This is a very silicone kind of primer, very basic silicone. It reminds me of Calabash Smooth Primer, and a little bit like my Absolute Blur, which is my favorite kind of blurring primer. This is very like silicone, but it's very non-drying silicone primers. Like I have used others which were very drying on my skin, but this one was absolute delight. And if you you don't want too much matte effect on your skin when it comes to the primers, you can just go ahead with a really dewy primer first and foremost, and then just use something like this one to especially cancel out the blurs and pores right here. It really fills your pores and makes it really nice and smooth. I absolutely loved how it felt on my skin. So now that is done, it's like transparent. It comes in a packaging like this. This particular rose gold kind of packaging is very standard for Lotus. So I really liked it. For the price point, yes, it's skippable, because Lakme does the same thing for a much lesser price, and it has much more smoother effect on the skin. So if you have the budget and if you feel like getting it, you can definitely get it. Otherwise it's completely skippable. So now that we are done with the primer, so we are going to use this is the Lotus Makeup Eco Stay Radiant Gel Foundation, and I think this is the shade of Ivory. Okay, this is RG03 Ivory. Now the very first launch, which was I think it was Pure Stay, it was called Pure Stay, it is discontinued, and they had launched initially Pure Stay range, out of which in the foundation, that was my first ever official foundation that I've used, and I absolutely love that one. It's a very dewy finish foundation, but I really liked that one. And they have renamed it and relaunched it. So Royal Ivory, this particular shade of Royal Ivory called Royal Ivory, is like, it's perfect shade for me, but when I ordered this, I felt this could go quite peachy orangey on me. So I'm not sure how it works. This is the first time I'm using it on camera, so I'm gonna just try and blend it out with a beauty blender first to see how it works and blends, and then I'll give my thoughts on it. So I have blended this part of my face with a beauty blender. As you can see with a beauty blender it has a very shade coverage, but I actually absolutely love the finish. It is like super velvety, with the primer and everything. It feels so good, like skin, you will not feel like you have anything, like it smoothed out my skin so well. I'm really happy about that. So I'm gonna finish the rest of my face and come talk to you guys. So this is my face after one layer of the foundation, and blended with a beauty blender. This is the Color Bar beauty blender, and I absolutely love the finish. It looks so natural on the skin, like so natural. My skin looks like skin, and with a beauty blender, I don't know how good it will feel with a foundation. I'm gonna try and build a little here and here with the foundation and with a brush, and I'll again show you guys how it looks. So I have just put one more layer just right under my eyes and right on around the mouth. I just tried to build a second layer, and it did build really well. It blended out really well. In real life it looks almost like flawless. I don't know how good it looks on the camera, but here in real life it looks flawless, and it just matched me perfectly. I'm finally happy that Royal Ivory again has my back, and it is my perfect shade, and I absolutely love the formulation. The primer was quite it's not too matte, but it's definitely it's a silicone primer, so obviously it's gonna be little matte. And this is a gel foundation, so I was not sure how good it's gonna sit on my skin, because I do not have exceptionally dry skin, but I do have slightly borderline dry skin. So especially when it comes to makeup, it tends to look very cakey no matter what I do. So I am really happy with the foundation part of this particular range. I absolutely recommend this to any kind of skin tone with a really good primer that suits your skin. You can definitely go over this. This gives share like light to buildable medium coverage, and you can build on the coverage too. You can take it layer by layer and go for a really good coverage routine with this particular foundation. And yeah, I absolutely love it. It's a must recommend from my side. So, after this though, I'm gonna show you one more foundation from their range. It's their Lotus Eco Stay Insta-Blend 5-in-1, the compact. It's cream compact. So I just thought, like, if this works, this can be exceptional for summer usage, because cream compacts are so good to blend, and they sit well on the skin, especially during summer. It sits matte, it settles matte, and then you need not use too much powder to set it if you belong to dry skin. And I was thinking of that when I purchased this, and this is also in the shade Royal Ivory. Like I said, this was my perfect shade when I first purchased it, and it looks a little light in the pan, but actually it blends out really well on my skin. I personally love using this with a damp beauty blender and directly just go over one single layer. And of course with the brush, a good dense nice concealer brush right around the areas where I need a little more coverage. I'm going to show you right here how it looks. As you can see, the shade is very close to my skin, with it's like half a shade lighter, maybe. So it looks very good, especially used as a base for my under eyes and wherever I need some brightness. I absolutely love. I'm going to show you a swatch right here on my hand. It's very creamy. Like, you just need to do this to activate the product. It's very creamy. There's a swatch, and It looks very light on the camera. I don't know how why it's looking so light on the camera, but actually it really matches me really well. As you can see, this particular area of my eye already is so much more brightened. So I'm gonna do the same on the other eye as well and build up a little on the coverage. There it does offer really good coverage, by the way. I really love it. I'm gonna do a little brightening since we don't have a concealer from Lotus. I'm gonna use this as my concealer and try and build up a little brightness into my skin. So I'm gonna blend everything out and come talk to you guys. So this is the cream compact. I just applied it right here and in the T-zone of my face for a little lifted and brightened effect. As you can see, it definitely did that. It's like half shade lighter than my skin tone. It's perfect. And it doesn't crease immediately, which I really love. Even if you use it under the eye, and you can definitely go for a setting powder if you have really oily skin, but if you belong to the dry skin, I think you can leave it. It doesn't crease immediately. It does stay for a really long time on my on your skin or anywhere. So I absolutely recommend both these base products. Actually, Lotus has really good bases. They need to really up their game when it comes to concealers and contours and everything else. These two are really exceptional. I really recommend any kind of skin tone to check both of them. They are really good. They feel like skin, they look like skin. I absolutely love them. So the next product that we are going to talk about is this one. This is the Lotus, the compact powder, and this is in the shade Bright Angel. I couldn't get the Royal Ivory one, it was out of stock, so I got this one. This is slightly a little lighter to my skin. I'm not gonna you build up the coverage on this. I'm just gonna try and set my skin with this. Now the packaging of course is like really pretty, rose gold, and it's like pinkish, really pretty actually. And it has coverage. This powder has coverage, so you make sure, as you can see, it has coverage there. Make sure you have your skin shade or close to your skin shade, so that you will not experience any issues when you set your skin with this. I unfortunately couldn't get my personal shade, which is Royal Ivory, so I'm gonna very slightly with a very light hand just set my face, and I'll come talk to you guys. So this is how the my skin looks after setting it. It is mattifying powder and very finely milled and extremely like smooth. But if you get your shade, definitely go for this. Otherwise you can skip it. You have many other loose powders that you get for much lesser price, and they perform even better than this. So this is like a hit and miss for me, because you either can get this or you don't get this. It's not like an absolute necessity in your makeup routine. So yeah, go with your instinct on this. So but the base products, the foundations, I would definitely recommend you to check it out. This you can skip, yeah. So now that we are done with the powders and everything, unfortunately the blush that I wanted to use is also from Lotus, but it has super chunky glitter particles in it, and I absolutely hate glitter in my blushes. I absolutely hate visible shimmer in my blushes. I just do not like it. I'm gonna show you how it looks. Yeah, so this is the blush. Oops, this is the blush. I'm gonna show you the swatch in a minute. So this is the blush, and it has a very coralish pink tone to it. So it is a very pretty blush for sure, but it has visible shimmers after blending, which I'm not a fan of. I am not a fan of like visible glitter particles when it comes to, I just don't like it. But okay, I'm gonna make do with this. So I'm gonna take it lightly with my blush brush, and then just start here right on the apples and then go a little higher. towards my temples. It is definitely pretty, I'm not gonna deny. As you can see, it has a slight glow, it has given a slight glow. But if you are someone who loves matte, like just matte blushes, then you're not gonna like it. But it's pretty pigmented, you can definitely go if you like this kind of, you know, shimmery, you know, slightly on the glitter side blushes. I absolutely am not fan of, you know, shimmers and blushes. So not shimmers, a little bigger particle of shimmers. Do have shimmer blushes which I absolutely love, but this is definitely not one of them. It has visible like gold flecks in there, but it's still a pretty color and very pigmented. I have to say this, it's very pigmented. As you can see, it's very pigmented and blends out like a dream, like in no time, just blends out immediately. Absolutely love the way it blends, but definitely not a fan of the glitter in it. So yeah, this of course, like I said, it's a miss from my side. You can definitely check it if you like really good, nice, you know, as you can see, like that shimmery, you know, glowy kind of blushes. I'm not a fan. I like to use a little separate highlighting for my blush routine. So yeah, total miss from my side. I'm not a fan, but you can check it out if you have the budget. It is definitely a very pretty product, good product, very finely made and everything. But yeah, check it out. So we do not have a contour product from Lotus. So what I'm gonna do is actually finish my you know, the contour routine, and then I'll come talk to you guys. So I'm done with my contour. I just use my you know, Dazzler the contour powder. Now we do not have a highlighter either from Lotus. So what I'm gonna do is, you know, use the Inside Cosmetics the, you know, highlighter in the shade 02 Moonstone Bliss, one of my favorite products of all time. Yeah, I'm gonna you know, do it, just put it on my high points very slightly with a very slight hand. I do not like in your face kind of glitters. Yeah, with a very like light hand, just tap it down with my fingers because it just blends the best with fingers. Yeah, and then, you know, this is the kind of highlighter you want in your collection if you want to have glass skin, like skin that looks like glass, you know, that Korean kind of skin. Absolutely love this one. So now that we are done with the base, I'm gonna set it quickly with my fixer, and this is the Focallure Have Fun fixer. So my makeup is set. So I'm gonna do my eyebrows quickly, and I'll, you know, show you some eye products that they have in their collection. So I'm done with my eyebrows. I'm gonna, you know, zoom you guys in so that you can see up close and personal how my makeup looks, and also, you know, we're gonna see how the, you know, eye makeup works and everything. So yeah, what we are going to do is we are going to try this one. This is the Eco Stay Velvet eyeshadow, and in the you know, shade range Forest Lush. It has all, you know, green tones in it with one beautiful copper right here. You know, this is like a lime yellow, you can say. It's like it has green in there. This is like a beautiful olive green, and this is like bottle green. Pretty good, you know, pretty palette. But of course there is no matte in there, no matte shade whatsoever, so that we can actually do some you know, give definition to our crease and everything. So what we are going to do is we are going to make shift and do stuff today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my contour, and then, you know, take a slightly fluffy brush, a little bigger brush, and then just build my crease a little. I'm gonna just quickly take any creases that are there on my eyelids. I do not like concealer on my eyelids. I don't know, they always tend to crease. And yeah, I've already applied the concealer and then, you know, set it, but still it creases. I do not like it. But yeah, we're gonna make two today. So I'm gonna take the contour and then try in light strokes build my crease. Very slightly deposit the color. I have small eyes, you guys, so you cannot really see what goes on unless you are up close and personal with me. so I don't know how much of it is actually visible on camera, but yeah, unfortunately I have small eyes, so you cannot clearly see what goes on even if I zoom you guys in. So yeah, I've just very lightly deposited the color on my crease and a little out. So yeah, I it's like a base of its own. I'm gonna go with really light hand today. So I'm done with that particular shade. So what I'm gonna do is take the darker green here on a different blender brush, this particular shade, tap off the excess and then just very lightly put it on my outer V and blend it into my crease. The pigmentation is not so exceptional, it's like okay, yeah, now it's building up. Oh okay, now it's building up. Okay, you can definitely build, guys. The pigmentation is like beginner friendly, I would not say like too much, but oh wow, okay, that looks very pretty. That blended so good, yeah. Oh wow, that looks so pretty. Oh wow, so pretty. Okay, I did not expect that. I thought it was very light, but that blended so beautifully. I think I'm gonna use all the three colors. So I'm gonna do the other eye and come back to you. Okay, I'm done with the green. What I'm going to do is take the lighter green, this particular shade, on a different depositor brush, and then I'm gonna put that in the inner part of my lid, right there, into almost to the inner corner. Yeah, that just gave a little dimension to the eyeshadow look entirely. Wow, that looks so pretty. I did not expect that at all. Well, I'm happy to see there is almost no fallout, and that looks gorgeous. Wow, okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is take a thinner depositor brush, take the green again, and then put it on the lower lash line, and then slightly connect it with the brown and green right here, the contour shade, and the green. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same on the other eye. Okay, I'm done with the green. I'm gonna take the contour shade again and then blend it a little into the green under the near the lower lash line slightly. That looks stunning actually in real life. Anyway, so I think I'm done with the lower lash part. So the under eye is the green and the brown is done, and almost the entire look is done, to be honest. I'm gonna take this particular goldenish shade right here, with a pencil brush, and then put it in the inner corner and blend it into the light green that we have applied into the upper part of the eyelid. It just brightens the entire eye so well, and absolutely no fallout, you guys. They are almost creamy. The shadows are almost very creamy, to be honest. I absolutely am enjoying using these shadows. Like, I did not expect this kind of pigmentation whatsoever. Like, they are stunning, to be honest, and I think that's it. That's done. What I'm going to do also is show you the swatch of these the shades. That's the the light golden color that we have. Wow, they are very creamy. This is the olive green, you guys, and the copper also looks good. That's the copper right there. I actually have just showed you the powder, compact. That's the reason the eyeshadows are looking so chalky. And the thick green. I really like This has to be a must have from my side. They are so pigmented. Wow. So almost like this looks so foil like, almost foil. It looks exceptional. I really loved the way the whole look turned out, and it just lifted my eyes so well, especially near the outer part. And yeah, I think I'm gonna just do my liner. Unfortunately, the kajal that Lotus has, this is a Lotus Eco Stay kajal. It broke upon arrival. Like literally, the minute I took it out of packaging, it broke. So I'm really disappointed with that. So what I'm gonna do is quickly do my the rest of the eye, which is a little kajal on the upper lash line, a little mascara, and then I'll come back and talk to you guys. So I'm done with the eye, guys. I've just put a very thin line of my liner with a very small, like hardly there wing, and then lots of mascara of my favorite mascara recently. So now I'm gonna show you guys my favorite part of the video, because I exceptionally love these products. These are the Lotus, the lipsticks. This is the wine and rum. This is a pure stay lipstick. I'm going to show you swatches of each of them. I absolutely love this particular shade. Such a gorgeous, like brown red, like it's like almost like super brown with a lot of red in there. It looks exceptional with traditional wear. I absolutely love using that with the traditional my traditional clothes. And this is another range, and I'm gonna put every range, the name and everything in the description box. This is the Nude Nature. It's a beautiful peachy brown, brown with a lot of peach in there. So it also looks very pretty to be honest. And this is my favorite product from the entire range. This is the liquid lipstick, the pure stay liquid lipstick in the shade Rose Bouquet. I absolutely love it, the shade itself is such a gorgeous mauve. It's a beautiful mauvish pink, and then on lips it looks so beautiful. And it is transfer proof and smudge proof, long staying liquid lipstick that you can get. This all the Lotus products makeup are they are vegan, so definitely go check them out. This particular liquid lipstick, the shade and everything, I absolutely adore. Like I'm going to show right here how it looks on in live. So yeah, one swipe, that was, look at that color. So that's the shade, you guys. This is called Rose Bouquet, beautiful mauve pink. And as it dries down, it turns like white mauve, and then it complements the look so well. And I absolutely love the formulation. I'm in love with the formulation. They have nailed it with this one. This is so comfortable. You will not feel like you had anything on your lips, and almost nothing. Like it is actually supposed to dry, and no transfer whatsoever. This is a mask proof liquid lipstick. You will not feel, see, there is no that gummy feeling that you get with lipstick liquid lipsticks these days. Non drying formula. I have not applied any kind of lip balm underneath, and it looks so stunning, to be honest. Like nothing, like it feels like nothing. And no transfer whatsoever. I absolutely, like, I'm gonna do that and show you, barely there. Like you need to rub really well to get that much color, a little color on your finger. So absolutely love the formulation. Definitely check it out. This is the shade Rose Bouquet. I think the shade number is it's 17. Yeah, this is the shade number 17. This is the Eco Stay lipstick in number 17, the liquid lipstick variant. I absolutely love the packaging as well, the rose gold and everything. It looks so pretty sitting on the vanity. So yeah, I think this is it. I'm gonna zoom you guys, and we'll talk about everything else. So this is the final look here, guys. I really loved how it turned out, and I really am impressed with the eye. it I never thought it would look this gorgeous, and of course I'm a huge fan of the lipstick. I've already talked about it, and my base looks so good. I have never seen my base look this good. Maybe few products, but oh my god, I Lotus makeup the Eco Stay range, the base, especially the foundation, the shade Royal Ivory, never has stopped failing me, and it just never stops working for me. It never fails me. Sorry, I said it never stopped failing me, but actually it never fails me, and it looks gorgeous. I am absolutely in love. So my recommendation from the entire range definitely will be the base products. These two are exceptional, like really exceptional. If you want really good skin look, skin kind of base. The blush, you can get much more cheaper versions, much more smoother versions of the shimmer kind of blushes than this one. Definitely a skip for me. And also the compact also is a definite skip for me, because you get other shades, proper good shades, and in vegan as well. Like you can go for sugar, or you can go for Maybelline for the loose powders are fantastic. You can go for Insight, you can go for Mars. There are so many products vegan which are much better than this, but if you are really into vegan and everything, you can definitely check this one out, but make sure you use the shade which is very close to your makeup skin tone. So yeah, the base makeup, of course, and of course the lipsticks, they are fantastic. All the shades are just fantastic, to be honest. As you can see, these are the shades and they are exceptional, especially the liquid lipstick. The formulation is out of this world, like phenomenal formula, very comfortable, very long lasting, and is transfer proof. So yeah, definitely check the lipsticks out and definitely check the base makeup out. And I am also a huge fan of how the eye makeup turned out, though I'm not a fan of the palette itself, because even though the shades are really good, beautiful, and very pigmented, super blendable and everything, but they're all shimmers, so you definitely need something else to do the entire look. You cannot just go with these, but they are very pigmented. So if you like collecting something like this, definitely go for it. This is not an absolute must have, but if you like collecting, then definitely go for it. Yeah, so that's it, and I really hope you like the video, you guys, and I know, please do comment, like, and share, and subscribe to my channel, please, so that you can see these kind of videos more and more. Every single time I upload a video, you'll get a notification, so please put the bell button also on. So yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye.